Hi, good morning and welcome to the Health Corner on the Breakfast Show here on Camnet TV. I am Dr. Nakwianamfaya. This week we have been talking about hypertensive heart disease, and we discovered what hypertensive heart disease is, that it's elevated blood pressure that happens over a long period of time, that causes damage to the heart. So what are some of the signs and symptoms of hypertensive heart disease? People with hypertensive heart disease can present with certain symptoms that can show that you have a problem with the heart, or you have something going on in your heart. And these symptoms include things like chest pain. Usually the chest pain feels like there's something sitting in the chest, or there's something squeezing in your chest, or you feel like a heaviness in the chest. Sometimes the chest pain can radiate or move from the chest itself. You start feeling the pain on the back or in the arm. So they might also have back pain. They might also have pain in the hands or in the arm. They may also experience symptoms like palpitations. Palpitations is when the heart is beating too fast, or when the heart is not beating normally the way it's supposed to. So you might end up feeling like the heart is not pumping the way that it usually does, or you're just not feeling like the heart is beating well. So you might also have other symptoms like a swelling in the legs. And this usually happens after a long period of time, when the hypertensive heart disease has been there for some time, leading to heart failure. And this happens because the heart is not pumping blood well, and so there is a retention of salt and water, and so the water starts moving into the tissues, and it causes swelling in the hands, in the legs, on the face sometimes. So these are some of the symptoms of people who have hypertensive heart disease, and you need to look out for some of these things so that you can know when to seek attention. Usually it's people who already have hypertension who would start experiencing these symptoms. So if you know that you have hypertension and you start having some of these symptoms, then make sure you go to the hospital as soon as possible. Also, sometimes you might already be hypertensive and you are taking your medication quite all right, but you might have episodes where your blood pressure increases drastically, and it can also lead to things like having a chest pain that you don't usually experience. And in such situations, you need to go to the hospital very quickly, because you might be having a heart attack. So be sure that you know what are some of the symptoms of hypertensive heart disease, so that you know when to seek medical attention promptly. So today we are learning that hypertensive heart disease patients can have symptoms, and these symptoms include pain in the chest, which can radiate to the hands, to the back as well. So they might also have back pain. They might have palpitations in the heart, where the heart is not beating very well. And also they might have swelling in the body, because there is a lot of fluid that is being retained in the body, leading to swelling in the feet most of the time. So these are just some of the symptoms of hypertensive heart disease that you need to look out for and watch for in yourself or in people around you, your family members, so that you know when to seek medical attention. I hope you have learned something today, and be sure to watch tomorrow's episode, where we'll be talking about the treatment and the management of patients who have hypertensive heart disease. Thank you so much for watching.